In the last episode, we covered andesite, diorite, and we made a lovely factory. Yeah, rather large factory to make things. But in this episode, we need to cover a few more things. We need to get the remaining shiny items that are used for create gold, copper, electrum, and zinc. And we also need to make something that can produce us wood steadily so we don't have to continue chopping down trees. Also, it'll produce us a different type of wood. We will get oak and spruce out of it. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. All right, guys. So with this episode, we need to get a couple things going. As you see, we are building up diorite because we have a backed up supply of... What are we backed up on? Oh, you're full. So we have a backed up supply of andesite. It's completely filled up. It can't do anything else, which this thing that we are going to be doing in this episode will definitely be beneficial towards what we need to do. So first things first, we need to get these belts up and running. As you see, I do have some belts put out. That's where I'm going to output the diorite and the andesite to the new factory. The new factory is going to produce us all sorts of shiny things, which we are going to put on this wall here so that we can access all of our shinies along with our andesite at the same time. So first things first, we need to get my andesite alloy, which I have on me. Get that and my andesite casings. Go ahead and open this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Replace that with the 4, put that there. We should, this is just me winging it. So hopefully this all works out the way that I want it to. I don't think it's gonna, oh, it is. Sweet, so that is outputting one singular one at a time, which is fine. That's all I really need for that. This one, on the other hand, might be a little more difficult to get going. Unless I take my shafts, which I need to make some more. Run a, let's get rid of that torch, run a shaft directly from there into there and into there. All right, so that's gonna output 64 andesite. In order to make tuff, which tuff is what's needed to be mixed with some lava, 50 millibuckets, so it doesn't take a lot of lava, but it does take some. 1 andesite, 1 diorite, and 50 millibuckets of lava make 2 tuff. Once the tuff is made, then we crush it down. We get a 25% chance of flint, which I don't really care about, 10% chance of gold, 10% chance of copper, 10% chance of zinc, 10% chance of iron, and 10% chance of electrum. Electrum's not all too important to me right now per se. I mean, yeah, it's important, but it's not all too important. So now I need to move some lava from over there because I definitely have a surplus. Need to move some lava from over there over to here and get this actual little factory set up. So I'm going to go ahead and work on getting some stuff moved over and get some stuff laid out. I should have 30 pipe and a pump. Hopefully that's enough to move lava over here. If it's not, it's not. It's okay. Okay, if it's not, I do have crushing wheels somewhere. I made another set of crushing wheels. Honestly, it might be in this random little chest over here. Maybe? Who knows? I don't know. I'm dumb. Let's check. Yep, there are my crushing wheels. Okay, so I have everything that I need to be able to do this. Essentially everything that I need to do this. So let's go ahead and get into moving in. I hope you guys enjoy this replay that I get going in this nice little time lapse. So we're gonna get this thing up and running and going, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so that was a lot easier to make than I honestly expected it to. As you see, I've already gained 2 electrum nuggets, a couple iron nuggets, gold nuggets, and copper nuggets. Now the main thing I need to do is I need to come in here and I need to make a, well, obviously I need to make some boxes. I need to make a couple boxes. I need to make drawers. That's the word I'm looking for. So drawer. I need to make some drawers, but not just any special specific drawers. I need to make a drawer controller, and I need to make a compacting drawer. I actually need to make a couple compacting drawers. So the compacting drawers take a couple pistons, iron, and some stone. It's not hard to make, but I want to make the compacting drawers. I need to make 1, 2, 3 of them, and then one drawer for the. Oop, I gotta sleep. One normal drawer. Come on, beetle. Brain. I need a normal drawer for the flint. That's the word I'm looking for, but I also need to make a drawer controller, which takes a diamond and 2 of the redstone comparators. Now, I should have diamonds. Not 100% certain if I do or not, but I should have at least some. But then I need to get a little building around my little contraption over there, just so they, tie together. And I'm not going to have the buildings actually touching each other. I think I'm just going to have the belts running in and out of each building. I think that'd be fine, because I can always slap like a andesite casing or something over it to hide it a little better. But let's see, what do I have in here? What was I coming in here for? I was coming in here for diamonds. I need one singular diamond. I need one singular diamond. I don't have a diamond. Have any diamond in my backpack? I don't have any diamond in my backpack. I need diamonds. Uh-oh. Problem. No. Ah! No diamonds. Which means I need to go down into the mine to go get some more diamonds. But I can make the other things that I need for right now. So I need to make some pistons, which are relatively simple to make. Nope, can't make those because I need redstone. Don't have any redstone. But for this, I should be able to make the redstone comparators. Redstone comparators. I have the ability to make one. I have the ability to make one redstone comparator. Yep, because I should have some of that in there. I'm just going to throw some of this stuff in here because I don't need it. Let's see, redstone comparator. No, I don't even have the ability to make a redstone comparator. I need cobblestone. I need to cook cobblestone, turn it into regular stone, which takes the normal furnace. So go ahead, cook up some of that while I run down into the mine and get some diamonds and some other things. And I will be back up here as soon as I'm able to make everything that I need to make. So I'll see you guys in a second. So I went down into my little mine and, or my deep mine that I have marked on the waystone, and I dug through the wall up there. You can see where I came through right there. What is this? What on earth am I looking at right now? What? I don't understand what I am looking at. This is like a semicircle room that's just full of lava on the bottom. So no mobs can spawn in here, which, I mean, beneficial for me, yay me, no mobs. But, oop, don't go in the lava. Like, what? I've never seen this. What the heck? Okay, this is cool. But I see I do spot some diamonds right there that I'm gonna go get real quick. There are some more up in the ceiling, but I'm not worried about getting those. I did grab some redstone. I've got almost 2 stacks. Once I grab these couple diamonds, I should be all right for my stuff, for finishing up the little bit that I'm doing. And if we have some more time, I might try to tackle another little project that I want to do for this episode, because I need to do in general, because I need more wood, and I need a variety of woods. So I might end up getting more. And if I do, you would have known already because it'd be in the intro. So, ooh, what's that? Tungsten. I'm just gonna make my way back out, go back up to the surface, and yeah, I will you guys once I'm ready to get the actual stuff going. So yeah, in a second. All right, so I got everything that I needed here set up. I now have copper running in there, iron running in there, zinc in there, electrum in there, and gold in that one. So the next thing that I need to do, because I'm tired of not being able to see what I'm doing, is I need to make a drawer key. And then on top of that, I'll be able to make a, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a key for quantifying, which I do have a book and quill. First things I need to make, though, is one of those. So I will take the 2 gold ingots out of there, and there should be a gold nugget, which should be what I need to make this, but I'm missing the upgrade template, which I might have in my house. I did, in fact, have it in my house. So now if I do this, I can make one of those, slap that in there with the book and quill, and that'll make a quantify key. So now if I take this quantify key and go over here, back over to my little building right here, and right click the drawer controller, that'll show everything that I have. It'll quantify all of it. So the zinc will definitely come in handy for later on with building things. I have a lot of andesite in there, and I should have a lot of diorite in that one as well, which, yeah, 366 diorite, because I only have it coming out 1 at a time on these ones, which I might increase it to more than 1 at a time, but I'm not too worried about that. Now I just need to get my little contraption that I use to get rid of all this stuff out so I can get some more wood out of it so that I can utilize it to make a little building around all of this stuff, because it doesn't have to be anything big or fancy. It just needs to just needs to be something to cover up all of this ungodly horror. I just want it concealed. That's it. Just a little itty bitty concealment area. And I do need to set up a way of shutting this thing off, because it has been causing some rather large lag in the world. So if I take my andesite casing, just because I feel like using an andesite casing, I'll slap this on the back here, which I can then boop and boop. And then I should be able to make, if I have sticks somewhere, 1 stick, 1 cobblestone, makes me a pretty little lever, which I can then utilize here, put on there, and boom. That'll shut off everything. The whole system quits running. It's happy, I'm happy, my computer's happy, everything's happy. But I'm gonna get a little building wrapped around this real quick, see what I'm looking like time-wise, and see if I have the ability to make what I wanna make. So give me a minute to do some editing magic and find out exactly where I'm at in the video and if I can actually make a wood farm or not. Also, sorry about the whole Discord notifications if you're hearing it. So yeah, sorry. All right, so potato. we have it completed. And this is my little building. Nothing too special, kind of matches. I did change up the blocks a little bit. This block right here is actually laid andesite bricks rather than the cobblestone that I have been using. Yep, see, it's just chilling there. Rather than the cobblestone that I have been using, but I do need to get this thing up and actually operational and running so that I have my stuff constantly going. I am gonna free cam real quick to check and make sure we're like not bogging down our system anywhere. We're not overflowing anything like that. See, we are overfilled on this stuff, which is a problem. Which is a massive, massive problem because I need this to be going good. I think, yeah, because that's a lot of cobblestone. Over 100,000 cobblestone inside of that item vault, and that's just gonna fill up. And yeah, I am overloading this system, so I need to figure out a way to just stop the cobble generation and not hurt any other thing running. Because if I keep this going like I want it to, yeah, that's awesome and all, but I am overflowing in cobble when I'm not utilizing that much cobblestone. So, what do I do? Because if we come over here, go ahead and exit free cam real quick. I'm gonna shut this thing off for right now. And you see how long that cobblestone sits there until it despawns, because we're filled up on gold here and we're filled up on clay here. Is there a way that I could get the gold from here to over there? Probably could. Pretty easily. And I don't mind that gold being there. That's not a big deal. My main issue right now is this. Okay, I broke you. Cool. These being full. I need that cobble to not do that. I need to be able to shut off just the cobble generation and not everything else. I could probably do it and just keep it like set to where I can shut the rest of the system off and not just the cobblestone, but shut everything else off. That I probably could. I'm gonna see if I can finagle with it and see what I can do. So if I grab a clutch, I need to make another clutch. That's not hard to make. Just takes those 3 items, which I have all 3 of those on me. And I do have another receiver, signal, transmitter thing. This thing, redstone link, that's the word. So if I put that back in there, I can make another one of those pretty easily. Once I get another brass casing, that's not a problem. And no, I don't want an adjustable. I don't want a gear shift either. I want a clutch. There's a clutch. I made a clutch. Cool. Now I need to see if I have brass casings anywhere. I should have brass on me. That's awesome. Which means I can utilize that real quick. I'm going to drop off some of this excess stuff that I have that I don't really need on me. Strip that. Brass. Wrench. That. You make mine good. All right. Now we're going to climb our way up there and go see what I can figure out. I'll show you guys what I come up with a plan. So what I did, it was actually rather simple to do. I just climbed up here real quick, threw that clutch in there, got rid of one of the chain drives, added 3 more and a shaft. Now I can operate everything else without the cobble generator running. So now it's down already to what? It's over 100,000 still. Like I've got a lot of cobblestone still running through my system, but with everything else operating now, with everything over here running and whatnot, with this thing, this all running and operating and doing what I need it to do, it should run through everything pretty quickly, relatively steadily at least. And then once I notice that none of this is doing what it's supposed to be doing anymore, then I'll be fine to, you know, turn it back on, turn the machine back on. I know that will kick back on once that gets to low enough area. So yeah, that's good. But now, since we actually managed to get everything built and still have like 15 minutes remaining in this episode, I've got a little bit left. I can actually go ahead and set up a temporary small little itty bitty tree farm, which is something super simple to do. If I just come over here, I think I'll do it right about here. This should work just fine. If I come in here, get rid of some of this dirt, I should be able to set this up relatively quickly. Shouldn't take long at all. I need a small water wheel, so let me get out of here real quick. Go back over this way into my building where I have a crafting table and get it going. So I'll need to make a couple of things. I need to make a saw, a couple saws. I need to make a couple mechanical saws, which I'm missing andesite casings, which I can make really easily now that I have access to all the andesite I could ever need. I need to make a mechanical bearing. I need to make one of these. And then I also need to make a tiny water wheel, which is relatively simple. If I just take that and do this number, tiny little water wheel done. Should have a bucket somewhere. Probably not anywhere near where I need it to be, but we'll figure it out. I'll check up inside this thing because I have a lot of stuff inside of here. Open this one, nope. Open this one, nope. 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 I forgot that I can just look at my little bar here. Hey, water bucket. Neat. Now we'll head back over here really quick. And we'll place down the water wheel, get it up and operational. So if I slap some water right there, I should be able to put the water wheel down and then dirt here. Yeah. Water wheel is going. Now, if I am able to make my mechanical bearing, which I should be able to pretty quickly, once I find the rest of my andesite alloy, which is right there. Get my wrench right there. Do 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 papa do. Do that. Strip all of these. Because I also need to make brass things, which relatively easy to do still. Right now, it's just going to be a basic little one that has two different types of wood. I've got a lot of fir built up inside of that thing, and I live in a fir forest. So the two different types of trees that I'm actually going to be growing are spruce and oak. Spruce, I can either grow in the 2x2 area, or I can grow it in the in a single area, which comes in handy for sure. Which means the only thing that I'm going to need, this, like I said, can be a relatively small contraption. It doesn't need to be anything serious, nothing big, major, anything like that. Just needs to be something super chill. Which I'll need that because I do need it to drop things off for me. I'll make another set of, ooh, actually, I need to make item. It's interface. Interface. Portable storage interface. I'm missing chutes, which I should have some chutes. Portable storage interface. I need to make 2 of those because that's how I'll move my storage around. So I got 2 of those. Awesome. And then need to make a mechanical bearing. Missing a plank, which make. There we go. Mechanical bearing is completed. I do have glue somewhere in all of this mess. There's my glue. Won't need the chain drive. Won't need that. I'll take the glue. Shouldn't need that, shouldn't need that. Now I just need to find my spruce, and I need to make 2 pokies. 2 of these, 2 deployers. I need to make 2 brass hands. I need 8 brass sheets. I have 2 of those. Cool. Okay. I'm going to get the couple things that I need for that, and then I'll see you guys back over at the minuscule tree farm in a second. Alrighty, so if we come back into what we're looking at now, there is definitely a storm rolling in, unfortunately. But we do have the little itty bitty tree farm up and run. You want to think again about not cutting down that tree? Really? You don't want to cut down that tree, huh? That's okay. I'm gonna deal with that because I don't like that. Don't like that you don't want to cut down that tree. Come on now. 1, 2. 2 should be enough. We just gotta shut this thing off. Should be relatively easy to do. Yee! Off. Thank you. Is 2 enough? Yep, 2 is enough right there and there. Let's go ahead and slap some super glue on it from, there we go. That's all glued together. Now I can turn that back on. Oh, there's a big old storm rolling in. That should cut down that tree now. Sweet. There we go. Tree cut down. This is edited so that it will only it will deny the saplings coming out, so only the wood, sticks, and whatnot will come out of there. But the main issue I'm facing right now is I need to get some power over here to operate this belt, which should be relatively easy to do. I should be able to pull it from inside of here pretty easily. So if we head inside of here real quick, okay, we should be able to take power from in here pretty easily. Now just a matter of whether or not this power is turning the right direction, which looks like it's going to be turning the wrong direction. But if I throw a shaft, yeah, throw a shaft in there, I'll come out here right here. And I need to get crafting table. I'm almost done getting this thing actually all set up and running. I mean, it is running. It is all set up. It's just a matter of whether or not I can actually utilize it the way that I need to utilize it. So if I do that, I should be able to make a gearbox. That's the word. I had the right word. I just second guessed myself, and well, we see how well that worked. So if I grab this from here, put it there, and then gearbox to that. Once it comes around again, drive-by exchange. Yeah, look at that. We have oak and spruce coming in now. Okay, why are you not... Do I need to put another... I do need to put another saw on you. Should be able to make one more. And this should be all the saws that I need to utilize for this lovely thing. If I put that there, I believe it's iron and then sheet. Yes. I need an empty hand. And now I should be able to break that, place that down, throw some glue, and this should be everything that I need to do. That should cause some issues. Get out of the way. Okay. Do I need to move more things? Can it just not be that? I don't think it can be that close. Okay, hold on. I can fix this. Fix this pretty easily. We're gonna cut that down. I'm gonna manually cut down this tree because it's being a pain in my backside. Harvest all of those. Cut down the rest of this one. Cut that log out of there because it doesn't need to be in there. Grab my wrench. Rid of that. And then I think I'll plop this down right here. Wrench it. Grab the maple sapling. Throw the maple sapling down. Throw some glue on it here. That should keep it from placing too close. And then let's see if I get it up and running properly. Oh, dang it. Here we go. Now it should be up and running properly. Grab some dirt to fill in that hole. Back here, mister. Why am I running around? There's a sapling on the end there I need to get. Go. There. Now I should have a fully functioning wood farm. Good. All right. So let's go ahead and finish this off the right way. I do have 43 oak, 41 spruce now. So spruce and oak are coming in. And that also gives me a new food source as well, which is amazing because I do need to, in fact, get some more foods. I have foods, but I need more foods. That should place all of those down that it can. All right, cool. All right, guys. Well, I mean, we have managed to get quite a few things done in this episode. Well, yeah. I say quite a few things when in fact we only really got two things done. But we got a tiny little tree farm going. Our area is expanding in building wise. And then we also got a nice little shiny farm going here. So that will be beautiful, utilized properly in following episodes because I think I know what I'm going to do in the next one. I need to figure it out though fully. But yeah, so I have zinc, I have copper, I have iron. Now I have 2 iron farms. I have gold, and I think I'm good on electrum as well. I'm going to go ahead and turn this whole thing back on, or not turn the whole thing back on. I shut it off. Turn the whole thing back on because we are getting a little low on things, and I want to make sure that everything's utilizing what it needs to utilize. Because cobblestone here, we're at 4. There we go. We're climbing up in our cobblestone rather quick. That's good because this thing overproduces cobble like no other. But again, guys, if you enjoyed this episode along with every other episode that you have seen me make, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not already a part of the members, which I couldn't do it without the members or the subscribers, y'all make it worthwhile. So if you're able to, consider it. If not, that's fine. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy.